Yo, so um, it's gonna be a new vlog series, video log series. Um, all that old stuff. I mean, y'all probably haven't seen it, but I did the HA90 series. And I failed in the challenge. Only challenge I created, I failed off of it. So, not really like. I'm sorry. I could just be like, yo, look, this is a new HA. And get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down on the ground, down on the ground. Ain't no blanket on here. I think I'm being mean on his ass. He like putting hair all on the couch. No, we ain't doing that one. But yeah, y'all. I'm not finna talk a lot right now because my whole thing is I just want to make these videos short, and then so people could just build on. And then most importantly, this shit is therapeutic for me because it's just allowing me to vent, like share some truth and some feelings. Still got to be a little bit strategic with it because I am putting this stuff up, but all of this is just, is for my healing. For some time, man, I've been abusing weed, like marijuana, and y'all be like, oh, it's just weed, or you just quit. And you just like, bro, I've been trying to quit since like 2017, 2016, bro. Yeah, since like 2016. And probably even before that. I'm 26 now, by the way. So, like, I mean, there's times where, like, I'll probably stop for a month at the most. You know what I'm saying? Over a week or, like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel to get a little better. But then, like, you know what I'm saying? The weed always be tricking me. It tricked me because then, like, you know what I'm saying? Once I start getting back a regular mind, and then, like, you hit it one more time, it's like that shit be like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you get used to your regular mind, and then you try the weed again or whatever like that. I'd say for me, I'm telling my experiences, it be like this is the feeling and everything. It be so cold. It be so cold, and then you never really even lost like real like your mind's still there. You know what I'm saying? You still your awareness and shit and like that. I mean, unless you was on some crazy gas. But what I'm saying is, it's like then because that starts happening. I ain't that bad. I'm really like, I really feel better than, you know what I'm saying, that stuff. And it becomes more frequent. And then slowly, man, you just start to disintegrate. It's just starting with your mind. And then like, if it starts happening with your mind first, then it's going to start happening with everything else. It's going to start happening with things like your body, and then, just your physical, your health, like the performance and everything. And then it even play out in the actual, like, world that you have manifested and created, around you. Because everything that you have, everything that you are doing and is filling up your time with and everything like that is a sum of, like, of what you have created with your mind. And that is so powerful. And I'm not even trying to, and then I'm not kicking old, what they call that, any of this new age stuff, like, I forgot what they call it, bro. But it's just the universal law of sowing and reaping. You gotta understand. There's one thing, and I'm gonna make sure that I share this with you. Share this with y'all about this series because this is my antidote in healing myself. Because law of attraction. That's what I'm talking about. All right, yo. This thing all throughout it tells us about sowing and reaping. You know what I'm saying? Like, God rewards those that put in the work. It's plain and simple, bro. It's plain and simple. And it's like I had to remove myself from that because anything else that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like anything else outside of that, bro, like, you have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you thinking, yo, man, I'm putting in this work, I ain't in the work, then how long have you been putting in the work, though? Understand what I'm saying? Like, are we being impatient with ourselves? Because I know I've been impatient with myself, fam. I'm finna come at y'all real. But I'm not preaching at nobody. I'm really talking to myself. I'm looking in the mirror and stuff like that. Like, I'm really talking to myself, bro. Because, You know, like look, man, we gonna go over a lot, bro. I got this ADHD thing. I'm dealing with. Just been. I was diagnosed when I was a child. My parents, they didn't. They told me you got diagnosed. They didn't keep you on the medications. Like I probably took the medication probably like a few months. Like I probably was in first grade, bro. First grade or second grade. One of them, third grade. I can't remember. It's on the paper. Yeah, that. But then like they didn't, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, because of that, I forgot all about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that like I showed any signs of having any of these symptoms that's with this thing that they quote unquote call that they call quote unquote ADD or ADHD. The reason why I'm speaking on it like that is because I'm not too sure if it's a real like thing, or if it's something that's then like made up in order to sell pills, put kids on drugs, or it could be even eugenics tactics. It's a lot of like dark twisted things you could go with it, but instead of diving all into that rabbit hole, like I see it, I'm like, okay, I can see the possibility, I can see it, but like the thing about it, why I can't just, why I have to go, why I have to dive into this, right? Is because I was labeled with it. I was labeled with it. So I have to see if there's something there. Versus because before yeah, because like I was saying, before I didn't really grow with it. But like I went through a lot of stuff in my childhood, fam. And I did not have a normal child, bro. I mean, like, and that's not really something to really talk about all in this video. But what I'm saying is that like the symptoms and stuff that they could have been approaching, or claiming that I have ADHD for and everything like that, I could have just been acting out, you know what I'm saying, because of something else. Understand what I'm trying to say? But I do have an intention. I do struggle with my attention though. Like y'all probably gonna peep some of that, like in my videos and shit like that. Now, the number one thing that I'm trying to find out is because it was back like in high school. It was like junior year or senior year, in between that time. Probably late junior year or something like that. I did start getting my hands on Adderalls again. I'm not gonna tell the whole story. And it was Vyvanse. But then later on, after I graduated, I started finding like and then it's stupid because if I was that, I could have just went and got my own script. There's a story about how I actually did try to go about it, but then like y'all just gotta follow like the journey, and even if you care. But I'm not just trying to share with you stories and everything like that. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to find out the truth. Understand what I'm trying to say? So on this channel from now on, and we about to be at that 10-minute mark, so I'm really gonna stop this bit because I'm gonna just start keeping them 10 minutes short, bro. But yo, man, this is the Pro Truth channel. It's a Pro Truth channel. It's a Pro Truth channel. It's me, speaking on the truth of on my truth, the truth of my experience in this life at 26, and with me being or identifying as an Israelite, or taking on that culture, you know what I'm saying, that deity, to be my patron deity. You know, I mean, like. And I never did on no blood test or anything like that. But I mean, just based off the the consensus and stuff that's out there, you know what I'm saying, and just knowing that like, I have a dead. There's a sketching in my grandmother's house of one of my like grandparents or something, like great whatever. Nigga was a slave, so it's like, you know what I'm saying. On my maternal side, is definitely like that is a fact. Like we could see it and everything like that. My paternal side, I don't know my pops or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying. So I don't. You know what I'm saying. That's not something I really ever concerned myself with, because I always thought, in my mind, I was just like, I mean. the Bible was the first thing I was really kind of introduced to as far as like spiritual like knowledge and stuff like that. I always kind of knew that that was the basis for it. There was never really another reason to go outside of anything out of that. Even with me not really being like that spiritually like I can't think of the word for it, like interested, you know what I'm saying? Until it, you know what I'm saying? Until it was brought to me, nigga, like, because I was not looking, but it was brought to me and it just stuck like glue. And like, you know, like, that's a whole nother thing. But the vid is at 10 minutes now. Like, but I am going to, I'll close out with this, right? As you can see, yo, he got that nigga. He do got ADHD or quote unquote ADHD, whatever they call it, or like struggle with attention and stuff like that. My main thing is this, bro. Is if this is something that I was actually born with. You understand? Like I have a different brain. I mean, my brain is functions differently by like, you know what I'm saying, like genetically, and it wasn't. And this is not anything that has developed through, you know what I'm saying, my rearing and the experiences and stuff that I had in my youth and everything like that. That's the main thing that I'm trying to see, because if I was just born like, you know what I'm saying, like, because, you know, all autistic kids and stuff like that, there's no way that you could be like, you know what I'm saying, that's definitely something that they was born with, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, I never seen, but this ADHD thing is so, because it's like a nigga could be, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of fluff around it and stuff like that. So like, I look at and I remember that movie. I don't know y'all remember that movie, The Accountant. And I remember the movie Accountant. I mean, yeah, sure. The brother, he was a little weird. Or how he had to do things, but he was so cold at the same time. Like he was like, you know what I'm saying? Cause he had to live it. He had to structure his life, like, you know what I'm saying, live his life in a way to where he could actually be able to succeed at things, given, you know what I'm saying, this, what people will call a disorder, this brain disorder, but it could have been his gift, you know? So it's probably, it depends on how you look at the thing. And that's how I want to look at ADHD. Like, yo, like, maybe this is a gift, but I have to make sure, nigga, do I actually really have it, though? It wasn't, and these are not just things that are being expressed because of, like, situations, the occurrences, the traumas, or whatever like that happen in childhood, or just, like, you know, or like, I don't know, like, poor parent or lack of discipline, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, I want to get, like, I don't want, like, bro, I just want to be the best version of myself. I do. I've been, like, I do. I just want to be the best version of myself. But it's been, like, hard to just stay focused at that. You know what I'm saying? Because without being in the system, or without, like, it's like, I'm being 100, fam. Like, I'll be on 10. I'll be on top of a lot of things, on a lot of stuff. But my biggest flaws be that weed, bro. My weaknesses be that weed, and it's really the weed. Cause I would say the women, but like, I mean, it's not, like, it's really the weed that makes that intensifies that shit. Cause I could, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bro. Like, women is a whole different thing. Plus, I have a girl. Understand? Like, so there's ways to where that temptation doesn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that, I don't. Girls are so stuck up anyway that it's like, yeah, I don't really have to deal with that. So it's only when, like, you know what I'm saying, I get out of, like, you know what I'm saying, out of my head and into, like, you know what I'm saying, my body or my little head being on that weed, or like just any intoxication, shit like that, that can make any other, you know what I'm saying, like, and women is a good thing. I don't think the desire for women is wrong. I don't. I think it's a great motivator, for real. And it can make niggas accomplish a lot of shit. So you like, yo, so I gotta win this world champion and shit, and you gonna make her my wife? So you know what I'm saying? Like I can have both them. Like you tell a nigga like, yo, like, hey, like, win one church, and I can have 2-3 wives. That's all. He gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like you got. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Cause I wanted to make this video. This is my introduction video, yo. Introduction to who I am. It's your boy T Wade. I'm out, you know, from the D out. Well, I'm in the D from the Lou. Went to school in the K. Yeah. You know, train with Wade, free band Wade. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's all me. Zeno over there. Not even gonna act like he sleep. But I don't know, man. Like trying to get back focused. On the thing. Get back focused on the thing. Tell you what this channel and everything I'm doing is about. All right. I want to be whole. I want to be healed. I want to get my life over. But bro, it is not easy as just saying it. It's not easy to do. Like it's an everyday boom, boom, and it's like you don't get to. It's like you gotta. It's a hard effort, bro, until it becomes automatic. And it's like, you know, I deal with understanding the power of the development habits and everything. Like, trust me, I'm a trainer and everything like that. But this has been my hardest fucking battle, bro. It's been my hardest fucking battle, bro. Why do I like weed? And it's like, why? Or is it the smoking? Or is it the being high? Or like, you know, there's been plenty of times I quit. Now I'm finding my way right back to it, bro. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead in this video to anybody that may come across this that knows something. I mean, give me experts. All right, I don't like or just. I don't need nobody like me. You know what I'm saying? Try to give me advice, nigga. I need you know what I'm saying. I need experts. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know nothing for real about the ADHD, cause let me show y'all real quick. All right. So that's what I'm looking into. I like looking at both sides of it. I like understanding, hearing like the people that say this is a myth, or hearing the people that, no, this is a real thing and you need medication. And those people like, no, man, you could just change your diet and you exercise. But bro, look at me. I've been, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel as if I've reached my potential. I don't feel as if I've actually, there's a lot of things I failed at. I failed quite a lot. And goals that were really, it's like, okay, like I could probably accomplished something or something. Somebody from the outside in could look at like, yo, man, look at the accomplishment. Like, yo, you went and got this certificate and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't look at that. Like, I didn't look at graduating high school as an accomplishment. Understand what I'm saying? Now, graduating college, that could have been an accomplishment. But I didn't look at, you know what I'm saying, getting a certificate or whatever like that. I don't look at it as an accomplishment. Because all it did was allow me, it was the stepping stone in order for me to do what I needed to do. So, I mean, depending on how you look at it, but either way it goes, you're not avoiding that, right? Either way it goes, you can't really avoid that if there's something you want to do. So, more of goals or things of mine is like big achievements. Like, what was it that you was trying to do after getting that, like, you know what I'm saying, certificate or whatever like that? Like, hey, oh, you just launched a business. Like, hey, that's an achievement. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? You helped your 100 clients. You know what I'm saying? Or this is you know what I'm saying? These are achievements. Winning fights, winning big tournaments or like nationals, or you know what I'm saying? Making USA about these are things that I associate with big achievements. And it's like, it's not like I had it for a year. No, bro. Like, I've been on this I'm 26. And I think from the time I was like around 19 is when I said that, yo, like, man, I want to be a boxer. I want to do this thing and everything like that. And it started off a whole journey there. Didn't have a background in it. And won't tell that story and all that shit later. But the thing is that like me just taking full accountability and everything like that, and not looking at anything on the outside that could have been wrong. I never put down weed, bro. Now, I'm not saying I did not, like I said before, I'm saying I did not have times where I went like a month or they said it was a fight coming up and everything like that. And I stopped, but I never really removed weed out of my life. And because, like, it's easy to point out all the things outside of yourself to blame, or that, you know, could have had a factor and everything like that. But what I'm saying is that, like, because I smoke or weed or whatever like that, my whole thing is to understand what is it that I'm getting from that. Why do I have this addiction? Is it linked to the ADHD? Or is there any other emotions or something like that and I'm not, or something that I'm dealing with, I'm trying to escape from that? Like, and me just, and I have to make these videos because I don't think there's enough people being honest about what it is that they're going through with their drug abuse. You know what I'm saying? Because if I had an answer to it, I would be the first to fucking tell you niggas. I would be the first to tell you niggas. So since this is my first video, I mean, you follow along, whatever like that. I believe if I'm diligent and obedient, something that I've never fucking been. I was born with a rebellious ass spirit. My fucking parents tell you that shit, bro. I always had to do things my own way, and I don't know if it's like, and see, some of this stuff be relating with, like, you know what I'm saying, this ADHD shit is why I be thinking like, yo, this is real, like, cause it's like I don't be wanting to be bad, bro. Like, I don't like, I mean, I don't even think I'm bad. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be like purposely like, you know what I'm saying, be like try to do anything that could harm or like negatively affecting somebody, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Majority of the time I don't, but it's like I be negatively affecting myself, and then if I'm negatively affecting myself, then I actually am negatively affecting other people around me because I'm not being the best version of myself. So it's a lot to unpack, bro. It's a lot to unpack. We gotta look into like self-esteem. We gotta look into confidence. We gotta look into like neglect, rejection. We have to abandonment. We have to look into a lot. We have to peel back all these layers like an onion. You know what I'm saying? And this is just one part of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, this ADHD thing and shit like that. I gotta start being obedient to the word. I'm like a flickering lamp, bro. It's like some days I'm, you know what I'm saying? The most lukewarmest nigga you know, but it's like I don't wanna be, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna be. And I think part of the problem, and I know I said this video is gonna be 10 minutes. I promise I'm gonna make the other ones shorter, but I'm really gonna stop it off at like 25. But I don't know, man. Like and I'll mention this in here too. Like when I first came into the knowledge of the truth, whatever you guys want to call it, you know, back in I forgot, it was like 2013 or 2012, some shit like that. It was cool because there was people that I was with, you know what I'm saying, in it and everything. You know, fast forward, I'm alone in it. You know, fast forward, it took removing, like, you know, the same people that, or the same groups or organizations and everything that had introduced or like, you know, like enlightened us, you know what I'm saying, to some knowledge that we wasn't really even looking at and stuff like that. It's the same ones that try to sew in, you know what I'm saying, some other false doctrine to, you know what I'm saying, to you know what I'm saying, just to try to have more control over you, and just kind of peeping at things and stuff like that be going, because I seen it happen on 2 occasions, like personally, you know what I'm saying, with groups and organizations that I mess with, and then just so like, and don't even go to mention the stuff that I seen just from behind the scenes, like from behind the cameras or whatever. Looking it on the internet and shit like that, or just hearing from hearsay and shit like that from other brothers and sisters in the walk and shit. And it's not the like, and I don't want anybody to hear what I just said and sit there and think like, oh, it's like movement, it's like some cult shit, and it's not that. It is not that. But within anything good, like, you know what I'm saying, like within anything good, there's gonna be some, like, you know what I'm saying, evil motherfucker, or The person doesn't have to be evil, because one thing that I be coming to recognizing and shit like that is that, bro, like, we be doing things that's maybe bad and shit like that, but we don't even be knowing that it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we be knowing that it's bad, but sometimes we, you know what I'm saying, we're this way and we don't even know that there's that's a big error and shit, or that, like, you know what I'm saying, that, like, you may have a narcissistic leader, you know what I'm saying? And you don't, like, and that person has never fully healed, you know what I'm saying, from whatever it is that they have went through, and now they're in a leadership position, or whatever like that. And then, you know what I'm saying, now they, like, you know what I'm saying, so now, because they are narcissistic and they have never healed correctly, now they're using, you know what I'm saying, the Bible, or using this book that was supposed to set you free, you know what I'm saying, and then making you one of their slaves and shit like that. And they don't even know that they're doing it, though. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And that's why I waited so long before putting out any, because, like, I'm 26, man. I'm 26. Most people don't, I mean, you can't become, like, you know what I'm saying, a governor or president, or be in the politics or something like that, like, until, like, you're, like, 30, 35, right? 35, isn't it? Probably 30 at the earliest or something like that, right? Why is that, man? Why is that, though? Like, cause, like, bro, we're going through changes and shit like that. Me in my 20s and everything like that. I think the best thing that somebody in their 20s could deal with, and this is not, doesn't have to be general across the board, but it probably could fit in, probably be able to help out most people. All right, probably be able to help out most people, because some people are just meant to, like, you know what I'm saying, sprout and let their light shine, real, you know what I'm saying, real early and shit like that. God, you know what I'm saying, you put some people out here and everything like that. You don't know what type of suffering they was going through in their childhood, so when they got in their 20s and everything like that, you know, they light started to shine, they start to come out, and boom, they made their mark on their world. But for most people, though, it's probably best to be just be obedient, be a student, be, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, ask questions and stuff like that, but don't be humble all throughout your 20s, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to do now. And because pride done got in, you know, with it having like, I gotta explore that a whole nother thing. I mean, a whole nother vid. But, you know, pride finds a way to creeps in, and it creeps in early, and it starts to fester. But it's that pride leads to destruction, man. Pride leads to destruction. And you know, someone who struggle with low self-esteem and everything like that, it's easier for them for that pride to creep in on them, because, you know what I'm saying, they have low self-esteem, so they need something to be proud of or whatever like that. But the importance of being humble is that, like, you gotta stay humble so that you can let the Lord exalt you. And by staying humble, it's like, pride will make you do shit. Pride will make you take shortcuts. Understand what I'm saying? But being humble, obedient, you know, patient and everything like that, it'll have you're just gonna put in the work. You're just gonna put in the work. And then next, like, you don't even, like, you're so enriched with putting in the work that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, these blessings and stuff like that is coming to you, blessings and stuff like that is coming for you. But then you gotta, like, you know, smell the roses, and go back to, you know what I'm saying, that's gotta be your default. At least I believe, like, you know, I mean, probably throughout life, but definitely it has to be a reminder in your mind, like, if you're in your 20s and shit like that, you know. And it's because, you know, and the reason why I say that is because, like, the reason I say it about in your 20s, because, I mean, come on, man, I have little brothers, and even and, like, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, like, all young people think we know every fucking thing. And look, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video, because you know what I'm saying, it's about getting at the 30-minute mark. I did not want to make this shit this long, but as y'all can see, I got a lot to talk about, and a lot to really dive into. So you're gonna receive a lot of good value over here. This is what this shit is gonna be about, bro. I'm not really too concerned with the training videos and all that stuff right now. You just gonna get what I give you within within these moments and shit like that. Cause that's just the vibe that I'm on at this time. I'm boxing. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no clients and stuff like that right now. And I'm still working. So I think this is good enough because it helps me heal, and then it helps younger cats that that had some of the experiences that I had went through. If they haven't made it out, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, they catch wind of this shit, and it helps them out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think I'm giving them no bad information, bro. Like, because I don't lean on my own understanding for a real long time. I mean, like, went back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It was went back and forth. But I felt like I couldn't trust them niggas and shit like that. Like, I gotta lean on my own understanding and stuff like that. But the whole thing was like the answers and the keys and shit like that was right there the whole time. And I'm just saying it starts from there, bro. That's what I'm saying. It starts with that. There is things like you have to know how to read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Some things is poetry. Like, it's a library, right? It's a library. So not everything should be literal, and all that's for another day. All that's for a video for another day. But I think I said enough so far, man. This is the stuff that I'm into. The Bible, boxing, health and wellness, fitness, human nature, war. All right, those are my interests, and then that's what's some conspiracy theories and shit like that. Those are my interests. Those are the things you can expect me to be talk about. So that's what's passionate to me. So I hope y'all enjoy it. And like and subscribe. Yeah. I hope this will be something that you'll be able to like and subscribe to. And trust me, man, that's things I have planned more down the pipe, but I gotta fix myself. I'm gonna fuck all y'all up.